Channel if you want to see how I went from this freshly washed hair to these sleek braids. Please continue watching. Okay, here we go. Let's start. So I will be taking a bottle of water. It is only water. As I mentioned in my last video, it may have a little bit of avocado oil in it, but it is mainly just water. I have already washed his hair and it's a bit dry, as you can see, so I'm just saturating it a little bit to make it more manageable. Okay, now it is time for parting and getting this hairstyle going. You're going to take your comb and you're going to part from left to right, right to left, doesn't matter. Just go ahead and make that first part where you'll have two sections, top section and the bottom section. Okay, you see me here going over the line again because it's not as precise and straight as I want it to be, but it's working and it came out a whole lot better. I just have this issue and it irritates me sometimes, like, why do you have to keep going over the line? Just get it right. But his hair is too curly and then he moves around a lot sometimes, so it messes up the line, and two, it's just my parting at that time, so I make it work. I just going over it. It's not hurting him. I know it kind of looks like I'm being a little heavy-handed, but you can see his face. He's fine. And just know this hairstyle is not just for boys. I'm pretty sure there's girls who've had this hairstyle. I personally cannot find any hairstyles for toddler boys, or something that's not too girly or too much for a toddler boy, because first of all, the hairstyles I do find for guys, they're, to me, too time consuming, and us with toddlers know that we got to do something quick. Especially, you see him, he is contained with his video game or the TV, but that doesn't last for long. So I just need something that works for both of us time wise as well, and easy. Okay, after you've had both sections separated, and just go ahead and put one side away. And you see I have a clip there just to keep that hair out of the way. Now you are going to part the hair in however many sections you want, however many braids you want, that's how many times you part the hair. I am doing 4 on the bottom and 4 on the top, so you will see me parting 4 parts for 4 braids. Okay, I am using something else from the last hairstyle. This is Carol's daughter's Mimosa Hair Honey. This stuff is so lovely. It's shine pomade. If it could focus there, that's what you see. I love putting this in both our hair. It's not too greasy and it keeps it shiny and a little moisturized. Now, I did this for each section. Each section, you want to put on the mimosa honey, brush it out so it's evenly distributed. Then I take the Inspire Edge Tamer for kids, or it's like Curly Balm, I can't remember, but it'll be in the description. below, or matter of fact, no, I have it in my last video, so you can go ahead and check it out in the last video. I just spread that on each section's edges, I guess you can say, and then I'll take the comb and smooth it on out and then continue with my braiding. This stuff is amazing. I tell you, you have to try this stuff with your young one, or even your hair if it's curly, and I'm pretty sure it works with other hair types, but I know for sure for a fact that curly hair is popping, okay? Also, I do want to put a disclaimer. You have to be careful while using the Inspire gel, balm, whatever you want to call it, tamer. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the clear, good crack. You have to be careful with using it with other products, because I did notice, like when I used it in my hair, I used it with a conditioner or other products, and it would give me that white cast or white buildup, and it still looks like that, and it felt greasy. It just felt different with it. So yeah, just make sure you test it out with other products. But I do know for sure it works perfect with the hair mimosa. The mimosa hair honey. I cannot speak for nothing. But you guys get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, just go ahead and follow those steps. You see me smoothing his hair out and I'm about to braid it. It's about to be on fleek. I be so happy with my son's hair, because I be like, your hair popping. Your hair popping, boy. And he be so happy. Okay, now that I have finished braiding the back, I kind of already did like one of the braids in the front, and I am on the last part. This last part, I switched it up on y'all a little bit. I am making a zigzag, but I am parting it straight. That way I can have even proportions for the last two braids, and then I cross over doing the zigzags, as you will see. It's nothing much to it. It's just what I do to help me make sure that it's even for each side of each braid. Finally, the last braid. Just looking back on this, I know I was so happy. I know he was so happy. And for those who do little kids' hair or just anybody's hair, I know you'd be so happy when it's that last moment, that last braid, because your fingers, your back, your feet, everything for me was hurting, and I was just so excited. And it's just, the final results is what we're looking for, so we're excited. So yes, you did see me just go ahead and spray water onto his hair again, because by this time it is so dry, his hair just soaks it up. So go ahead, like I do with each other section, spritz it with water, spread on that mimosa hair honey, brush it through, give it evenly distributed. Then I take that edge tamer and I place it on the sides of each section. There we go. And then smooth it out with that. Look at them curls. Look at them curls. Sorry. Then I smooth it out with the comb and braid it. And I do like comb the end a little bit to get it flat, and I twirl the ends for his curls. So I don't braid all the way down. I leave about a good inch and I twirl it at the ends. You could kind of see there how it's curly, his little coil on the end. That's all I do, and we are done.